So in a small bowl, I got a half a cup of cake flour, which I'm not using cake flour. I'm using all-purpose. This is just to show you that you can. I'm going to add some baking powder and some salt. Half a cup of cocoa, unsweetened cocoa. We'll mix this together. Then we are going to set this aside. Watch the bowl go round and round. So, let me go ahead and put that in there because it kind of made a mess. As usual. So the next ingredient, we're going to add 1.5 cups of sugar and we're going to beat well on this. So we got our dry ingredients. Now we need to make our liquid ingredients and get them mixed up. I got 3 tablespoons of melted butter. To that, we're going to add 1/3 cup of sour cream, and it did call for light sour cream, and I may have added more than that to that. I'm trying to not to be noisy here and get my sour cream in there. Maybe not, but I will go ahead and stop the camera and put that in there. So now I'm going to add vanilla to this, and then now we're going to take it over to the mixer, and then I'm going to beat it up, and I'll be right back for the next ingredients. I will also be adding 3 egg whites and 1 whole egg to the mixer as well. I would show you over there in the mixer, but that is kind of a dark area in my kitchen. So maybe one day I'll get it where it's lighted up. Who knows? So now it says to stir in our dry ingredients. So I'm going to stir that in real quick. Kind of got chocolate on my camera here. Get this all stirred in. And I know I could go to the mixer, but it says to stir it in. Let's see if we could get it hand-wise. So now we need to pour our batter into a 9-inch greased baking pan. So I'm going to do that. And we do have our oven preheating at 350 degrees. We now need to bake for 20 to 25 minutes until it's done, and then we'll have a few other ingredients we're going to add to it. So this recipe also calls for some double chocolate frosting on it. So I'm going to make that real quick. While it's cooking in the oven, we got 3 tablespoons of butter. We're going to add some milk. It was supposed to be 1% milk, but I use what I got. Some corn syrup, white corn syrup. I'm going to have to get a spatula to get that out. Maybe. Get a better grip on the deal. And we will need some, of course, some vanilla. And I'm going to guesstimate on the vanilla because my measuring spoons are dirty. So I'm going to scrape this out, and then I'm going to get the other ingredients together. I also need some cocoa in there. And then I will be adding, I'm going to turn this down a little bit. I will be adding 1.5 cups, 1.25 cups of powdered sugar to our frosting mix here as well. And I think that is probably heated up enough. Maybe. So I'm going to go ahead and add my powdered sugar to this. So our brownie is done. So now we are supposed to spread some caramel dip on there. I don't know how we're going to do this, but we're going to do it. So we have spread some caramel. We're going to spread this double chocolate warm double chocolate frosting. It's not doing as well as I'd hope. But hey, it is what it is. We've done marshmallows. We've done roasted peanuts, and we're supposed to be spreading this double chocolate, warm double chocolate on this. I may have to heat this frosting up and then do it. So I'm going to do that real quick, and I'll be right back.